Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Amongst Stouts. My name is Samantha. If you're new here, I am a new homeschooling mom of 4 kiddos. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys all of the things that I have been loving and enjoying in the month of November. When you guys see this video, it will likely already be December, but I still wanted to go ahead and get out this November favorites video for you guys, just to share with you some of the things that I love for myself and some of the things that my kids and I enjoy doing together in our homeschool. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I have a few things that are all about me and what I've been enjoying just as a mom and, mom life and things like that. And I also have a few homeschool favorites. So I will go ahead and share with you the homeschool favorites that I have today. First and foremost, I have this accordion file folder here. I've had one of these in the past, years and years ago, and I never really used it. I never had a purpose for it, so I have no idea what happened to it. So I picked this one up from Amazon so that I could store a hard copy of all of the printables that I got in the winter bundle from Home and Haven, and I really love it. It holds all of my paper clips in here as well, and there's enough space in here for me to also hold the books that I want to read to my kids for any specific theme. And so it's just been really handy, very homeschool mom friendly, and it keeps all of my things in one place and away from the toddler and from the 6-year-old getting a hold of it and making a mess. This little file folder has been awesome. And next, this is something that we did as a part of our Classical Conversations homeschool community. And so I have the printable version of this book. You can buy a hard copy. And this is the My Body Human Anatomy resource book. And I love this. And so it starts off here with my body. Okay, and if you haven't seen this before, it has all of the different organs in the body, organs and bones and muscles and things like that. So it starts off here with my brain. So whatever the body part or organ is, it'll list it here. It talks all about it. And then there's a page here where they will color it. And it tells them exactly what color to color each portion. And it does that for all of them. And then, like you see here, is my muscles. And so what I really loved about this is it's a really fun, hands-on, and engaging way for your kiddos to learn all about their human body, the human anatomy, and things of that sort. And at the end of it, we traced out all of our kids and then attached all of these to the trace out of their body, and then we had a picture of their face on there. I think I have a picture of one of my kiddos, and so if I do have a picture that I can insert here, I will insert it right here just so you guys can have an idea of what I'm talking about if you've never done that before. But yes, even though we did it with our community and not necessarily here at home, it was really fun and really engaging, and I highly recommend this. And the next thing that I have that was a favorite for us in the month of November is the United States government unit from Gather Round Homeschool. If you've watched the last couple of videos that I've done recently, you will have heard me talk about how much my kids and I absolutely loved this unit study. It is a mini unit. The reading is so good and easy to get through, but it doesn't lack in information. So it's easy to read, but very informational. And it was just a really good unit. Also, all of the books that we paired with it went really well, and we enjoyed it. And I have 2 of those books here to share with you that were favorites of ours. And usually when we read a book, we just kind of read it once and then put it back on the bookshelf until we want to read it again. But these 2 are some that we read multiple times just in the span of doing this unit study because they are so good. I absolutely loved reading these books. My kids loved listening to these books. And they really kind of get you in the heart. And it's really, it kind of comes full circle of seeing like how our country has like come now. I know that we still obviously have lots to overcome and lots of struggles that we're going through even currently right now in 2020. But going back to these, it was just really touching, and definitely was hard to get through for me without crying. So the first one is Lillian's. It's a celebration of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Lillian's Right to Vote by Jonah Winter and Shane W. Evans. And this is it here. And this is a really, really good read. Again, like I already said, I absolutely loved this book, and I teared up with it, and I had to take a deep breath and take a moment before finishing it. But my kids and I really loved it. And then this one here really, like, I teared up, and it just left a huge, whenever you get that ball in your throat because you have to talk or you have to do something, but you also really want to cry, but you're trying to hold it in. So the whole, midway through this book, all the way up to the end, I just had that ball there, and it just hurt to read because I wanted to cry so bad, but I don't know, I just balled up and got teary-eyed. And so this book is really good, and I highly recommend both of these also, that these are must-haves in your library. And so this one is Granddaddy's Turn, A Journey to the Ballot Box, and this one is by Michael S. Bandy and Eric Stein, illustrated by James E. Ransom. And so that's what it looks like here. And I did mention this in a previous video, and I inserted pictures, but I brought the books down to show you guys this time. And yes, really, really good. I think that you guys won't go wrong in getting these two books and reading them with your kids. They are really, really good. Okay, and I guess that wraps up my homeschool favorites. Like I mentioned in my 12-week update, we kind of put a lot of things to the side and just didn't pick them up or do them over the course of the last month because we did the election unit study, which included our U.S. government and reading all of these books. So this is kind of what we stuck with, and we really enjoyed all of these things. So next up for me are kind of just some random things, but I'm a mom, and mom life is real, and so it's really easy to please me, and I just wanted to share with you guys some of those things over the last month that have brought simple joy and happiness and ease to my life. And I was loving on these for the month of November, and I'm sure I will continue loving on them, and I think that you guys would enjoy knowing what they were. Okay, so first and foremost, I have this essential oil set here, and it's been open and I used them, but I just wanted to put them back in this packaging to show you guys. And these are just Revive essential oils, and so it has the Immunity Boost. So I have Immunity Boost, Purify. Then I have Revive Kids Germ Away. And then I have the Revive Kids Allergy Relief. And so I actually purchased Revive for the first time last fall, winter time. And I was just I'd seen them through an ad. I can't remember if it was on Facebook or Instagram. But there was reviews comparing them to being just as good as your doTERRA and your Young Living. And so I just wanted to give them a try. I also really like Plant Therapy that I used to be able to buy from my local grocery store when I lived in Colorado. But they can also be purchased on Amazon. So I like Plant Therapy. But Revive's price is really, really good. And I will say the Immunity Boost and the Purify are really similar. I can't remember which ones they compare it to. I don't know if it's the Thieves or the On Guard that it's compared to. But I've used both of those in the past, and this is really comparable. You can hardly tell a difference. And same with the Purify. They're really good. They the quality to me is also just as good as the others without such a hefty price tag. So if you are looking for a more affordable essential oil option, that is still high quality and smell really nice and do all the things for you, I recommend trying out Revive. Okay, so the next thing that I want to share with you guys is the Trader Joe's Pumpkin Spice Coffee. And I'm not sure if I've shared this with you guys before. I bought this, my husband and I bought this coffee for the first time a few months ago. And it's really good. And so then I decided that I wanted to start drinking my coffee black and not adding so much. I already didn't add sugar in my coffee, but I was really heavy on the creamer. And so I wanted to like take that away and not put any gunk in my coffee and do black coffee. And this is seriously the best coffee that I've had black like ever. It's not bitter. It doesn't taste bad. You can still taste like the pumpkin spiciness of it, of what it is, even though it's not sweet. It's just a really good coffee. And so it says pumpkin spice coffee with orange peel, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ground vanilla, beans, and pumpkin spice flavor. And definitely, it's really good. So if you, I don't know if they have this anymore, but if you're ever looking to get out of using cream and sugar in your coffee and you need like a good coffee to help you make that transition to black coffee, I recommend this one. Okay, and the next thing, this is really random, and I normally wouldn't even have this, but it is the Atkins Milk Chocolate Delight Protein Rich Shake. And it's this here. And so if you've been around my channel, you know that I recently got braces, and even more recent than that, I had to have 5 extractions. And I couldn't really eat food for a couple weeks. And so these things were absolutely necessary. The first day after getting my teeth extracted, I drank like half of one of these because even drinking was way too hard in those first 24 hours. But then after that, I was drinking like 3 a day, and then I added in mashed potatoes. And so, but these, if you've ever had like an already liquid protein drink or like Ensure or something like that, they're kind of gross. They feel gross in your mouth. And same with like powder proteins, like whey protein, those are gross too. This actually wasn't bad. I didn't want to drink it, but as soon as my husband bought it for me, and as soon as I took the first drink, I was actually pleasantly surprised at how good it was. So if you're just looking for a meal replacement, or if you are going to be having like mouth work done like I did, definitely give these a try. The other reason why he bought this particular one for me is because it actually stated gluten-free, and he said like he couldn't figure it out with all of the other ones. So if you have to be gluten-free, these are a good option for you if you need a meal replacement. Next, I have been loving sweaters from Old Navy. And I only have one of them because the others are being washed, but here's one of the ones that I have. And they're just super thin and light sweaters. And honestly, in Texas, we are like just now hitting the fall season. I think our weather is just now in like the low 60s, high 50s. And so after I got my teeth extracted, I wore one of these sweaters every single day. And they are just like, I mean, I love tie-dye right now, but they are really cute. They fit really well. And they're just comfy and cozy. And if you need to be laid up on the couch all day, these are perfect. But if you're also like needing to go out of the house, they're still cute enough to go out and not feel like a total bum. So I love these. They're super cute. Next, I growing up and even while I was still in school, I've always been like a planner girl, but only in the sense of like planning out my work that needs to be done. I never really planned out my life or any of that sort of thing. But I did purchase the Erin Condren, I don't even know what this is called, Life Planner, I think, the Erin Condren Life Planner, a few months ago to use as a homeschool planner. And I am just loving this. I am now tracking absolutely everything in this planner. So all things homeschool related, all appointments, all parties, everything, like literally my life, I have been tracking and planning out in here. And I really like that. So if you're looking for a really good planner where you can just put it all into one thing, I highly recommend this one. It's they have lots of cute little covers you can choose. You can also get it your name put on it, and yeah, I really like this and really recommend it. And so this I used October and November, and again I will be doing part 3 in December. And this is the last favorite that I have to share with you guys. And this is the People Get Ready, a study in the book of Revelation with Heidi St. John. And so this is just her Bible study. If you are a part of her membership group on momstronginternational.com, she puts out monthly Bible studies. And so the most recent Bible study is a study of Revelation. So they're coming out in different series or parts. So we had part 1, which was in October, completed that. And then we have part 2, which was November. And I should be done because, you know, today's the last day of November. But I have some catching up to do in this one. And then tomorrow or the 1st of December we'll start part 3, I believe. And so if you guys are looking for a really good Bible study group to be a part of online, I really recommend the one with Heidi St. John. This has been so good and eye-opening for me, learning all about Revelation and what it, and just kind of learning what it all means. I mean, if you've read through Revelation before, it can be kind of tricky to understand what you're reading sometimes. So a deep dive study into Revelation has been really good, and I've been loving it. So there you have it, guys. These are my favorites for the month of November. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also, don't forget to let me know down in the comments some videos that you would like to see from me so I can put those out for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!